I was trying to think of a show in the Healy. This is the standard Healy drawing. I'm sure you've all at least set foot in the Healy, whether or not you did the immersive show there, or have you been in the Healy? Like, let's see, you did immersive, and Ashley did immersive. What's your experience in the Healy?
NPS coming up.
NPS coming up. And what about you? Pizza Show! And you were on Pizza Show too? And, I don't know, Tim, you've been in there a million times.
Strike, everything.
Yeah, you've been in there a lot. So, yeah. Like ESP, it requires the scenic designer to decide a layout because it is a flexible space. You just have this amount of things. Put a set in there. Sometimes they're the risers, like in Pizza Show, and the set is over here and the people are over here. I have chosen, I did a show in the Healy last year called Ride the Cyclone, which apparently Darby also did. Darby, you were also there according to the drawings that I looked at earlier today. I was like, oh, well, you're going to hear about that again. So, Ride the Cyclone. Let me find, going great, Sarah, going great. Class 8 docs. I'm going to put that right there so I can find it. So, Ride the Cyclone. Here are the scenic drawings. You will probably have to do these off scenic drawings. There are different drawings done by the technical directors. So, the TD usually takes these drawings and they adapt them for that's real. Like, this is exactly how we're building this flat. This is where the rigging goes. This is all the little details. But we don't usually get that until the scenery is finalized. Hopefully, they have done a nice CAD drawing for us. I believe at DePaul, the scenic designers are all required to at least do a base level CAD. Darby, do you have anything to addendum that about the difference between scenic drawings and technical drawings?
Yeah, it's a thing that really affects hanging speakers is sometimes designers often they put things where things can't actually be hung, so they have to move them so that they can't be hung. So look at it so that you can see where they are.
Yeah, it's something that we should start checking, but unfortunately the technical drawings come after scenic. So, like, in a timeline world, professionally, I sometimes don't see technical drawings at all anymore. When I was working at court, I would draw them, I would do my plots off of the technical director's drawings because he managed to get them out fairly quickly. So I would see the scenic design based off of his perspective of the scenic design, and I didn't get to see the prelims of that. So I've been doing a lot professionally on scenic designers like Vectorworks or models or whatever, and it's just kind of like, you don't always get to have the good technical drawings. I've noticed over the years, and sometimes if your prelims are due and scenic is still tweaking. Actually, on Father of the Bride, they got up to version like 14 or something like that. I did my prelims off of version 9, and then I walked into the theater and or I saw the new version later after I stopped paying attention because I already did my prelims. I said, oh, if the front door is over here, put a speaker there. This one goes here. This one goes here. And then when I walked into Design and Run, it was a completely different set. Not completely, but like enough where I was just like, wow, I did not clock that we came out with 3 or 4 more versions. So luckily we caught it in time that it wasn't tragic and we had enough time to adjust. But again, you will probably be doing these off of scenic prelims to start, and then it's up to somebody on the team, maybe you, to check and make sure that it reflects actual conditions. So Ride the Cyclone was this configuration. It is a musical about kids dying in a roller coaster accident, a very ethereal thing. I actually might be doing this show in September, maybe TBD. Well, the kids are already dead when you start the show.
And then it's kind of like Camille thing.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah, there is a magical, carny machine that has the power to bring only one of them back to life. And so they sing songs to prove that they are the ones who deserve to be brought back to life. Because it's by popular vote. So they're all trying to convince each other that, I need to be brought back to life because reasons, here's my song. And, magic happens. Lots of magic. So, yeah. So looking at this, we have a left and a center and a right thing. So actually, I am going to open up Chase's drawings. Class 8 draw. So this is where we ended up. Chase drew this based on Emily decided. Yeah, if anything, I think maybe the background is a little too thin as far as line weights and stuff like that, but, you know. Okay, so we have mains. So, looks like we used UPJs pointing over here. Two UPJs dividing this section, and UPJs over here. We have UPMs doing something. Oh, front fills. The desire was to have UPM front fills. Those got cut because we didn't want actors to trip on them. Sometimes that happens when at Writers Theater they have banned front fills because somebody very important and expensive banged their foot on one walking to their seat and got really mad, and yeah, it became lawsuit to territory. So some theaters absolutely will refuse to let you put front fills in. Let's see, we did a band left and right. So the idea was that more vocals would be coming out of these speakers going to the audience, and then we would pump a lot of band coming in here. Where is the band? The band was actually put in the Healy Green Room, not pictured here. The Healy Green Room is like over here in a different room. We will touch upon that at a later date when we talk about orchestra layouts. Let's see, there is a special here for the puppet booth because there was a puppeteer who had to like live inside this little like a box, and then another booth for an actor who played the magical whatever, the dude who had the powers. He lived inside here the entire time. He needs his own monitor. So that is what is this? Mid-stage center. Oh, I guess actor monitors appear to have been UB12s. And there were piles of random trash here, here, and here that I think we ended up putting speakers in. So the hope originally in prelims was that we would put monitors over here. We ended up cutting the wedge monitors, which are the community MX8s. We had to cut those and put UPMs inside the piles of trash. It got very loud on stage. Anyway, so let me remember how Meyer UPJ1P. These are also the mains in, oh, where'd my mouse go? These are also the mains in the watts. So let's find out what the dispersion characteristics are. They are 80 by 50. So I believe they're 80 horizontal and 50. The horn is rotatable. So they could be 80 vertical and 80 horizontal, but I believe that they default to 80 horizontally. So where'd my mouse go? Oh, sad days. So doing something very similar to what we did last week with our ESP, I am going to grab out of my blocks library, I am going to grab a UPJ1P. Oh, I don't have the horizontal mount for that, or I don't have the mount for that. Okay, boop, and I'm gonna put it in my Ride the Cyclone finals, which I am going to save as RTC Sarah. This is just for class. Okay, so something about scenic drawings that I tend to do. You can look at these, and sometimes they can be very informative. The scenic designer has done elevations and details and lots of different things over here that I don't technically need. So I end up deleting all of this stuff over here, because when I go zoom extents, I want to be able to see the theater and not all this extra stuff. So delete. And there's some other stuff in there that is probably hidden that I can't see. So I'm going to go purge to get rid of some additional layers that was probably on. I'm going to try zoom extents again and see if zoom extents. No, that's annoying. Okay, so I don't need the deck plan. I don't think we need an elevation. Hey, friend. He looks like a technician. Oh, is that a... He's got a little cell phone holder. That's funny. Okay. Erase that. And
That's why he deletes it.
yeah, I don't need any of that. And oh, you know what else I don't need? I don't need. If you wanted to just use their title block, you technically can, but we should be using our sound title blocks. So this will also speed up the drawing significantly if you delete all of the additional sheet views that are no longer valid because I deleted all the things in model space. Again, this is your copy that you are now working off of. All right, so give it another purge. How about now? Zoom, extents. Ah, there's something off in the... Yeah, can I select anything? So sometimes I would, to get rid of all that other shit, you could technically find all the layers and lock the ones you like, and then just go select all, erase, and but I'm not gonna, for the interest of time, I'm just gonna deal with it. So I need to find the grid. My next thing, it's R grid usually, R plan beam. Yeah, okay. No, where is the grid? Electrics. Plan catwalk? Oh, yes, because we have a catwalk in here. Do we have more to say? Fixtures. Nope. A plan catwalk. Okay. We're getting closer. I need the pipes. I feel like there are more pipes here. Our plan tracks. A plan section catwalk. Unistrut. Oh, the unistrut sometimes is useful for us. Elevation window, sure. You know, let's just turn all these on. I don't need the meso. I don't need the floor. Tracks? Yeah, curtain tracks I don't need. Fixtures. What is trough circuits? What is trough circuits?
Is it the circuits in the floor? Yeah.
Oh, it would be floor pockets. Yes, that makes sense. Trough plugs. Okay, I don't care about that right now because I'm talking about overhead. R track? No, that's curtain track. We just did that. Hey man, this is real. This is real we're doing. Okay, so new layer. Sound mains. I'm gonna make that. Oh, let's keep it pink. Girl mode. Yeah, girl mode. Okay. So, I am going to start with an 80-degree dispersion. So once again, I'm going to start there. I'm going to rotate 40. Rotate 40 and 40. And I'm going to put an arc in here just because I like that style choice. B-make 80 degree. And I need to also make a 50 degree for later when we start to do the vertical. Or if we decide it would be better to rotate the horn. So rotate 25 and mirror 25. Do not erase source objects. Arc, arc. So this one is 50 degree. And boop. Okay, so I have my 80s. Actually, you know, it might be ideal. The effort it takes to rotate the horn is usually not something. Sometimes it's like, if it's fine in 80, then you're fine. You don't need to rotate. So I think 50 might also be valid here if we wanted to rotate, but it's, again, not super necessary. So let's compare. Oh no, 50's too tight. So we would want 80 and 80 on the other side. And let's see, where is a hanging point? Over here. I would probably put it here. Move it down a little bit. Boom. Let's see what Emily ended up doing. That's pretty close to what we just saw. So Emily started in map 3D, actually, in that she calculated, she put it in the software and kind of like nudged it around to see where an ideal focus was. And that is something that we will explore how to use that software, because Steph likes to see the visual as well, as do I. But this is kind of a quick and dirty way of deciding, like, how can we space these things. So, here, if I remember right, we got into some conflicts with the lighting designers about, like, we thought we wanted to put some stuff over here and here, and they were like, nah, brah. You can't, because I have a million lights over here. So there is, I would wonder a little bit what would happen in between here as far as the overlap, and that's where Map 3D actually might come in. So you can actually stand to rotate this a little bit. I think that's what Emily did to make sure that these sections are covered a little bit more nicely. Rotate. Rotate. Or, we actually talked about array plates on Tuesday? We could technically do a version that goes like this and is array plated nearby, and that actually might have been a better move, come to think about it. But I don't think we own the array plates. I will push to get the array plates, because the idea is that with the array plates, sorry, getting a lot of dispersions right now. With the array plates, reference, the overlap would happen kind of like this. So it would be a more ideal cone that would just be wider. So it would be more like that, which actually looks very appropriate on paper. But let's go back and do what we would typically do, which is just put 2 speakers over there. We would possibly want something to fill in here. So something else that happened that I would like to actually explore today is the scenic designer had asked, do you need, we had to advocate for ourselves and the fact that we needed space for the A2 and we needed space for the A1 because, okay, so it's a musical. Where are we mixing it from? Because the booth is over here. You cannot mix a musical from the 4th floor booth. You could, it would just be fucking horrible. So Mia ended up mixing from over here. So I think it ended up deleting some seats. We had to kill some seats. Darby, do you remember?
We had one more platform left of the Healy stock, so we're not pink rectangle.
Oh, okay. So we extended over here and managed to make a space for Mia. So if the question ever goes, how much space do you need? It becomes, well, let me find out. And we had to be, I think we used one of those tables, the Healy tables. So we should measure that. Does anybody have a tape measure? No. Yes. See, somebody might. It's a thing that could happen in a theater school. Somebody has a knife, somebody has a tape measure on them. Maybe we have one in this room that I'm not aware of. Steph.
Oh, really?
Rotate. Ref.
That's funny.
All right, does anybody have a tape measure?
Yes.
Okay, Rin, can you measure that table that is holding up the M7 right now? I assume it's 6 feet by 4 feet or something like that. Tell me how big that is, because that's, I believe we used
4 feet by 2 feet.
I believe that was that was the exact, maybe not the specific table we used, but it was the same dimensions.
This is an M7. I haven't been here. I don't know.
Yes.
2 foot by.
2 foot.
Ryan, grab the other.
No, I don't want
Okay, die.
2 by 4. Okay, so I see a rectangle here, which might be 2 foot by, is it 4 feet?
Yeah, 4 feet.
Yeah, okay, so luckily the scenic designer spec'd a table. I'm trying to remember, I think we needed 2 tables next to each other, and then it spilled out a little bit. But they don't technically fit 2 tables next to each other. We had to put the minus M32 on that table, which, is it big enough for that table? Yes, the answer was yes, it is. It was, but I think it spilled off the back. Because 24 inches is 2 feet. So I think it was a little touch and go with space there. So, okay. But I digress. Oh yeah, here's my mixing guy. This is Mia. or Dylan, or whoever the is mixing.
It looked like they fell, like they got hurt.
Yeah, no, I just rotated this side. I was over here. So here would be where my mains possibly could viably be. Okay. I would rotate that more better in the interest of time. Okay. And we would want to double check in map. So, actually, some designers, Stephanie starts in map and then goes into CAD. I like to start in CAD because I think it informs where I can put things in map. And actually, just looking at this, I kind of wonder how we're going to fill in the center a little bit more. But theoretically, actually, let's go see on backstage what kind of things Emily... So, section on face sheet. Okay, so it was probably in prelims. Production archive 20, 24, 25. Ride the Cyclone. Let's see what Emily put in there. Paperwork, prelims, map projections. That's the one. Oh, it's thinking about it. There we go. So, download so I can zoom. Open up. It's the police. Okay, great. Hi, Jenks.
Howdy.
So, okay, let me explain these charts a little bit more. So, SPL over here is 91, and the blue part is 79. Hi, Steph. We're recording if you want to say anything controversial.
Sup, players?
Okay, cool. Man, I cursed way too much the last time I recorded a lecture, and I had to go in and put bleeps in all of my shit.
Welcome to TEC, guys. How we go?
So, 91 is the maximum SPL. I think we got louder than 91, so I'm a little bit squirrely on why it's 91. But 91 is the loudest part of these UPJs. But these are also mains plus front fills. At 4,000 hertz, it kind of looks like this dispersion-wise. And from what we remember from our CAD, it was kind of a little bit like... questionable in the center if it was covered or not. Because 91 minus 85, somebody do mental math, 6. 6. We lose 6 dB around here, and it also seems to phase a little bit. Oh, wait. No, the front fills. That was front fills. The front fills that didn't actually exist in this show because they got cut because no one wanted to step on them. Also, the cabling looked kind of ugly, so yeah, it was coming. So the front fills were supposed to help fill in this center. Also, I believe that show was only like 3 rows deep. So
2, actually.
2 rows deep. So it wasn't super tragic. It was just that the imaging, as far as where it felt like the sound was coming from, it was very top heavy, and sometimes you have to accept that. So here are some additional views of what was going on dispersion-wise at various frequency ranges. The front fills were supposed to actually cover it somewhat nicely. Oh, wouldn't it have been nice to have front fills?
Well, you know.
But, yeah, sometimes they got caught. So, yeah, Emily based this, and instead of pointing it directly out, she kind of pivoted them towards the side, which is something that we can see I am doing here in this. Maybe I would want to add a center in here if I could find something narrow enough. Maybe this would be a 50 and a 50 with something in the center. Again, I would probably want to go into map and find out. But this is more aligned to what we did. So we also had, Emily wanted to do band mains, which I think is something that happened also in Gangsters! Exclamation point. Those were UPQs, and do I have UPQs? Oh, good. I do have a UPQ. I'm like, that is where I started to run out of gas redoing my blocks after I lost them all. I lost them all and I had to redo them from scratch. So, UPQs. Well, let's find out what the dispersion of a UPQ is.
We just did the same thing in musical.
Meyer UPQ. Is it 1P?
It is.
Or, okay. Meyer UPQ 1P. Products. Oh, no. About. You alright?
The steering wheel.
Okay.
What'd you
It's,
make?
Chicken. My mom made it. Chicken parmesan with noodles.
Chicken parmesan with
Real
noodles.
food?
What? You don't like the chicken parmesan that comes out of the dining hall?
Chicken with shit is what that is.
Okay, this is interesting. It's an 80 by 50 60B and 80. I'm not entirely sure what they mean and why they have two different dispersion coverage. Let me see what the maybe one's for the horn and one's for the, well, this would be a low frequency driver and this would be a high frequency driver. I'd have to read more to understand why it's more different. 80-degree horizontal and 60-degree vertical, 10 dB. I don't know. Maybe this is the low frequency response. Let's go 80 by 50. Actually, if we go 80 by 50, that means I don't have to draw more dispersions. So, I believe it was around here. And let me see. Where did we put him? We put him about there on that pipe. A little bit further away. Put them about there and put them about there. Okay. And then I would make this longer so I could see them. And they would overlap actually kind of nicely. But the reality is that you wouldn't want to drive these speakers very hot because look how close they are to this section of audience. It is only about, how much distance do we have? 12 feet horizontal, and then how much vertical from the catwalk would be about like here. So this is where we would use the Pythagorean theorem. So what was it?
Hell now. A squared, B squared.
I would know that shit.
A squared plus
B squared.
B squared equals C squared. And if A was the horizontal, what was that? Like 12 feet horizontal.
144.
Horizontal. I can spell. And what was it? 10 feet vertical. Should equal the actual distance. Should equal actual distance. Sorry, we are actually going to use the Pythagorean theorem to figure out the actual distance. You could use a tool called a disto. So let's see. 10 feet by 12 feet. A disto to it's kind of like a laser pointer measure. Equals 10 feet squared and 12 feet squared. And then equals, what was it? This plus this. And then square equals square root of the 15 feet. They're about 15 feet away. So, do you want to blast the person 15 feet away with lots and lots of band? The answer is both yes and no. So, a question that's always, that's often asked amongst audience members who, just go to rock concerts. Why does it have to be so loud? Why are shows so loud? Because we are trying to get, because the mixer is back here, and some audiences members are next to the main speakers. Somebody has to be by the speaker stack, unfortunately, and sometimes it's very loud the closer you are to the speakers. We try our best in musical theater to not blow anyone out of the water, but sometimes people don't do their due diligence and try to care. And they're just like, well, it sounds good back here where I hang out. Okay, so there, and one there. So, okay. So let's, so we have a general, this would be our general starting point for our speaker plot. Let me put all these, let me clean it up a little bit. Dispersion by hiding these dispersion angles. So it looks less chaotic. Again, the dispersion angles are just for a starting point. And then you confirm. Turn current layer off. Oh no, it didn't work. Totally didn't work. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't draw this on 0 layer. So let me move this to 0 layer. I said, let me move it to 0 layer. Move to layer. 0. Save. There we go. There we go. So let's say that there weren't actually any front fills. I'm not gonna do the I'm not going to worry about the dispersion of the for the monitors or anything like that. I will worry about dispersion for monitors if I have modeling software like MAP. Or in the case of EAW, it would be EAW resolution, because we want to make sure that we cover the areas of the stage without spilling too much into the audience. Because what is meaningful and important for the actors to hear is not meaningful or important for the audience to hear. They can blend a little bit, but the actors are going to want to pump the keys to high heaven because it helps them sing. So let's see. The minus M32, will it fit on this thing? So this was drawn in metric. So it is 601 or 607 millimeters. But we actually, since this is America and we use freedom, we use inches. So freedom units are inches. Freedom units. So if I took this into the Healy, it would probably show up gigantic. Oh yeah, so the M32 is actually the exact size of the Healy. Okay, so I just saw a video where it had the if you divide your metric by like 0.13 blah or 0.00, there was an actual exact measurement. To be honest, the way that I reduce these back, so it's showing up this big because it is showing up, we are drawing in inches right now. So as I copy paste this, it thinks that this wants to be 607 inches. Because it was drawn in 607 millimeters. And CAD doesn't automatically make that conversion for us. So I draw a reference line. Let me make this an M32 lever. Sound console. We're going to make, what color should we make it? Pink. Also pink. Okay. So we're going to make it sassier pink. Okay. Get all this. Move to layer sound console. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Oh no, she's crashing! Don't crash on me! Okay, thanks. So, this is a reference line. I will make it red for differentiation. Theoretically, luckily they gave me the number here, otherwise I had the number of the depth open somewhere. M32. Theoretically, also the depth is, I don't know, 24.1. It says 23.9 here, so give or take. So let's use 23.9. 23.9 inches. Because actually, the console wants to be that. So I'm going to draw another reference line there. And I am going to scale to that. Scale command. So from here, reference to here, I want to make it, let's get small. Let's get real size. So, oh God. Oh, my dimensions. Oh no, I'm crashing. All right. So there's our M32. I don't need all the lines. I would probably want to clean up this block for me, but not right now. So minus M32 is our Healy board. Healy board. Oh no, I wanted to pick my point and then it, oh God, my thing is so mad to be alive. Do I just have too many windows open? Oh, I need to close my email. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. Delete. We're in close PowerPoint too. Okay. Close PowerPoint. We're good. We're good with that. We're done talking about wigging. Oh, I was looking at the syllabus and how wrong I was. Okay, we're done with that. We're not calculating anymore. Let's keep this one handy just in case we want to refer to it. No, I don't want to save book one. Okay. But I want my anchor point to be more different. Oh, that's so pink. I'm going to put my anchor point here. So when I want to change my anchor point, in case, you know, I wasn't clear about this before, you need to put this at 0, 0 in Bennett. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, this is going so well. I think it's also because this block is super busy. So, actually, let's unbusy it. Let's get unbusy. Okay, I guess I don't need all this. It just looks fancy. It just looks fancy. And now it's a box.
Okay.
It's a box now.
Look at all the stuff at the top.
Okay, so let's make it happier, though.
Oh.
Okay. Context. Heart mixing. It's a mixing board. It's happy to be mixing.
That's how the board looks.
That's what the M32 looks like. As far as I'm concerned. Okay, so hopefully this block zoom extents. M is my 0 is my 0 here. 0 0. Great, we're good. It's an M32 block. And now I lost it because it moved to 0 0. Where is 0 0? We're gonna find out. Okay, so
Gone.
it's gone now.
Kaboom.
We're gonna go into we're gonna find it.
Kaboom.
Well, we had it.
It was fun while we had it. Okay. Hey, there we are. Oh, there it is. We have 2 now.
They found it.
They're so happy to be alive. Okay. Oh God, was this really what happened? It's so, yeah, it took up, so I guess QLab machine was over here, and I guess the Midas took up the entire footprints. We had to have gotten another table. It would have been impossible to do this with one table, but yeah. The answer to the scenic designer is I need another table, because this is gigantic. Okay, so the other question would be, where do you want the A2s? And how much of a footprint do you need for them to be mixing? Did I move? No. We also need to fit Mia in there because we can't just have a table floating out in space. So we need to have a person. Do I have a person for that? Let me check my blocks. Let's pretend our percussionist is... Okay, let's pretend our percussionist is... I'm going to take away Mia's drums. I'm going to take away Mia's chairs. This is good enough. This is Mia, by the way. She's pink. Okay. So how much room do you need for Mia to mix plausibly? Okay, that's Mia. This is Steph. This is me. Oh, wow, it's tight. It was very tight. Okay. So we need to ask for... Darby, do you actually remember how far the platform went out?
It was the same as the rest of those other ones, so
It's probably a 4x8, which I assume this is a 4x8. Let us find out.
I wouldn't have known that.
That's 3 platforms.
Because it was 2.
That's a 9 foot. Okay, I'm just going to draw a 4x8. So 4 is 48 inches? Is that right? Okay, but it would be this. And then 8 is 96?
Yes.
Okay. I'm okay at math sometimes. Okay.
That might have been 2 of those.
Okay, yeah, that seems familiar. Okay, so this was our footprints that we were given. I remember it got really tight. Like, we were just standing on top of each other. Sound platform. Let's make it, And if we ever do another musical in the Healy, not next year, but, or if one of them transforms into, a play with music.
Like that.
You know what? It was educational. If we ever do that again, we've learned some things from both Gangsters! And Ride the Cyclone. Oh, this doesn't fit. We'd have to kick the whole thing over. But yeah, something to work out with our scenic friends. It was something like that. Rin, were you involved with Ride the Cyclone at all?
Yeah, I was on crew.
You were on crew.
I was in like the fugue the entire time, so I don't really remember what happened.
What is this?
I feel like we loaded. Well, the entire tech team got like violently sick the week before load-in, and then we all showed up to load-in, and something definitely happened, and then we came back to tech, and then things kept happening, and then the show was over.
Yeah, you guys only had like 2 performances, it felt like. All right, so let's look up the dimensions of an SKB rack. So what do we need for the A2s? we need a rack. So actually, I probably have a rack drawn already in my blocks. So let's see, where's a rack? Standard size rack. I don't have one is the answer. Once upon a time, I had one, and then it went away. So, wait. Oh, SKB Roto Rack. Yeah. No, let's use the big. Well, no, let's use this one. So it's just a rectangle, an overhead view of what our wireless rack would be. So our wireless rack is approximately this size. Wow. That's bigger than I thought. But, yeah. So we would want to occupy, let me turn off the E-plan catwalk. How much space do we need? I believe the A2s were stashed, here somewhere. Let's go to the technical drawings, which were probably more accurate. Darby. No, not D2L. Backstage. Oh, please don't make me log in again. It would be 18-factor authentication. Yes, because I panic closed my Firefox when everything was crashing. My password is ********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** spelling it wrong. I can feel myself spelling it wrong. Okay. Oh. Yeah. They were in like a pocket with a curtain. Sixth. I forgot you were here, Jinx. Okay. Way to go, backstage. Way to go. Productions and shops. Main stage ESP documents. And archive. Remember that one show we did that one time. Ride the Cyclone. And... No, wait. TD. Technical. Wipe your dang shoes off, Doc. What is that?
I remember these.
Please wipe your shoes off.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You know what a punch list is?
No.
A to-do list.
Ah.
Oh no, I accidentally pressed back and now everything's exploded.
Oh, hell no.
I hate SharePoint. It's the worst. Okay.
I guess the way they have it organized.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, we can do it, guys. We can do it. Ride the Cyclone. Technical. Don't get distracted by punch lists or anything else. Probably ground plan and section. And... Okay, let's do January 27, not the back. Oh, God, no. Okay, thanks. Download. Open.
Nope.
Oh, you did it in 3D. Okay.
I didn't. I think I probably didn't look at it in 3D once upon a time.
So,
That little corner.
this little corner is where Connor and Maddie were. So, if I was asking for real estate space and I was trying to map out, and I had this drawing, I would say paste clip insertion point. Where the... Oh, no, what's happening? 0. My 0 layer. There we go. So, I would need at least this space for my wireless racks. I would need this amount of space for potentially an additional rack if they didn't stack. I would need space for humans to sit. I lost my humans. Where's my humans? This is my drummer. Connor and Maddie are drummers. I would need this amount of space and this amount. So, like, this was fine. Like, this was a perfectly fine amount of space for them. Like, thank you for arranging that, everyone involved. But sometimes it can get real tight. Like, we weren't actually sure where they could go, how much you needed. We needed to advocate for table space. And frankly, are they going to be sitting there for, like, how long are they going to be sitting there? Is it comfortable to sit there? Do they have enough light? Can they see anything meaningful? Do we need to run power out to them or for, like, their laptops so they can do their homework when they're bored? Can they actually get to the actors if something went wrong? So the idea is if something went wrong with the actors, I don't think the actors really left the stage, to be honest. So if something ever went wrong with the actors' mics, tough. But if they left the stage in enough meaningful time, they would have to go out. Their traffic pattern would be zip out here, find them in the hallway, or run to the green room. They were also guitar techs. So if something was going wrong with the band, we would have to send Connor on a journey to run, fix it over here. So this was an okay spot. It might have actually been better to put them on the other side, but this was a high traffic area. So, yeah. Lots of little considerations that you can try to imagine for yourselves if you can stare at the plans for long enough. Is what I'm trying to get at. So we do our regular drawings, but there are more things to be said, like where are we mixing from? How much space does our racks take? Do we need room for people to move around? How hard? When Mia was here and the audience came in, Mia was locked in. She could not leave. So, and if anyone was with her, next to her, they could not leave either. So that is a consideration. I would have liked for, I don't know, some sort of escape hatch. Right. So, yeah, I mean, that's Ride the Cyclone. I can continue on. What do you got? Are we in a place where we can do another drawing in the style of ESP, our ESP homework for the Healy, so that you have a Healy layout? Is that who's working in the Healy next year? Nobody. Hold on, we can answer this.
But not as a designer.
Okay, who is working in the Healy next year? What is it's P1, right? No, P1.
Yes.
P1. So, Jay, you are responsible for a Healy drawing. And let's see, who else? HD2. And Miles, you will be doing a Healy drawing. And let's see, HD3. Matthew will be doing a Healy drawing, not pictured here. So, yeah, maybe we should all just do a Healy drawing. So, we can do the model where we do a specific show. We can do a model where we do any show that has scenery, and you can kind of decide where your speakers go. What would you guys prefer? All the same show, or pick your favorite audience layout? We all have so many opinions, Sarah. We're being...
Do the same one.
Let's do the same one?
I don't have to, like, scrounge to backstage trying to find it.
Oh God, amen.
Okay. Let's see. Do we want to do this show, or do we want to try to do End Stage? Because we can do Pizza Show, which was, well, let's look at what Pizza Show is.
Oh yeah, there was.
They had like
we
25
added
in there.
speakers that probably didn't get updated.
Mm-hmm.
We added
heard about
backstage monitors and 4, like.
What was the immersive? What did that look like?
Oh boy. It was.
Yes, but there was a section that was just Healy.
Oh yeah.
It was a new setup. They had 4 banks of seating, I want to say.
Uh-huh. Drafting.
It was like alley and then 2 tiny little anchor points on the
Okay, so let's look at the ground plan. Come on. You can do it. 100%. 100% lies.
Yeah.
Okay, download. Oh no, I just opened up Ride the Cyclone again. My bad. My B, guys. My B. HD1 sound drafting. Finals. There we go. Download. Okay, so yeah, this is, who drafted this? Jinx. This is a Jinx thing. So, let's see, UPJ over here, UPJ over here, UPJ over here, UPJ over here. And then I don't know what this is. What is that? Oh, that's the scenery. Okay. And then UB12 surrounds. All right, you guys want to do this one? Sure. Great. Let's all draft a version of Lieutenant's Dream. I will type up a homework document. Why don't we make it? Why don't we add a mixer somewhere? Where would you want a mixer to be if they had to? Well, do we have any pictures of what Lieutenant's dream ended up looking like? I feel like I walked in there one time.
Yes. It had this and then it had a big old.
I'm sure they're at somewhere. It was
If you
nice.
go
It was
into
so nice.
SharePoint, somebody dropped a bunch of their photos into the SharePoint. I think it might have been Mars.
Okay. Centennial immersive. Let's find out. Photo shared. Oh, okay. Let's see what it looks like. Healy. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's lovely. Not helpful. That's lovely. Not helpful.
I think we should go through each of them individually.
I would love to be able to just go like bang, 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 bang,
I
but
would also love that.
yeah. But this is OneDrive, so apparently I can suck it. Hey, look, it's Jinx and actors and okay. Yeah, I'll give you guys a list of sheets. So I think it's worth doing additional practice, adding some stuff in the Healy as if maybe it's Lieutenant's Dream the musical.
The music.
All right. Any questions about anything? People needed help with printing. Okay, what was our problem with printing?
So I was trying to figure out how to do it because I don't know, but you know how we had to have the 4 individual ones, and one of them had to have like the lighting.
Yes.
One, and then one of them was like the. I couldn't get them to be different, if that makes sense.
Yes, I will show that to you again. ESP1 Sarah. That looks like the one I was probably using.
Was it called window freeze or whatever? I was going insane, so I ended up just printing them individually.
Close.
And then, putting them
And then binding them together. Yeah, that's also an approach you can make. Oh, if I did a section, that's what I would have used that guy. But, you know, we kind of ran out of gas. Okay. What was I doing again? Oh, no. I wanted to open up ESP1 Sarah. And here we go. So, here is the light overlay, which I turned off. Okay, where is... Okay, so it's called, freeze. Let me turn this on. Let me duplicate this just to demonstrate. So, if I didn't want this, LX overlay. So if I didn't want this layer, I'm going to have to click inside here and then decide what I freeze and unfreeze. So here, I do want this and I don't want this. It's over here under viewport freeze. And then if your business is crashing, I like to just keep my PDFs off because right now, for example, it's kind of choking trying to render this PDF over and over and over. Until I print, if I'm not directly working on the PDF, it saves a lot of space and RAM to just turn it off and continue working until you actually need it. So, for example, I might do a version. So something that I end up doing a lot is a low-level plan and a high-level plan. Low-level is stuff like my front fills, or if I have something on the ground, in which I would turn off my ground plan section. I would turn off my grid in my viewport freeze. Boom, boom. So it would be like if I had a front fill here and a front fill here. Actually, let me go into a bigger drawing. Let me find. On Your Feet was a crazy one. Drury Lane, nope. January 12. That sounds like a thing I did. Oh god, that went crazy. So I also kept every version of the band that I ever did. Sound, let me turn off the band. Okay, there we go. So, here's my drawings for On Your Feet. So, here is everything in a full system. Here is just the stage level monitors. And on here, I have various things that are viewport frozen because they all occupy. So I have my Meyer speakers, my ring speakers. Those are viewport frozen. They're on a different layer. My overhead speakers, those are viewport frozen as well. So that I have a different... This stuff goes on the floor. It's low level. This stuff goes in the air. And I took out my front fills, viewport freeze. this is, this is my section. Here is one version of my band plot. Here is another version of, oh, that's why I had both of them on. Because I viewport froze a version 1 and a version 2. But then it looks f***ing bananas when you go into model space. And yes, and yeah, lots and lots of additional band plot with a mic list. So that's the craziness that I had to deal with. That was a fun show. Yeah, I like that show too. All right, hopefully that clears it up. It's also in that video from the other day of me going through and being like, here's viewport freeze, everybody. Okay, anything else? Hey, has everybody done their homework for the Dante crap? Are we still doing that? Okay. So the thing is, every time I put my hands on it, I manage to make it work. So it's not a gear thing, it's just a troubleshooting thing. Like, I did get Avions to work the other day when I did it with Tim. So if anybody wants to do it right now while I'm still sitting here, game on. I'll look at it and then it'll start working again. All right, stop recording.